Hey guys, Chris over here at Vintage Vault. Just got another order back from PSA. This is a nice vintage order. 18, 19 cards, I think. A couple of them are going in my set. A couple of them are just some nice Hall of Famers. So let's see what we got. These are all higher grade cards. I was looking for basically 6s to 8s on everything. So let's see what happens. Right off the bat, I noticed got a card that's not in a holder. This is I don't know what that is yet, but the last 3 submissions I've had have all had cards that have come back as min size required. I don't know if it's something with PSA or what the deal is, but it's just amazing that 3 orders in a row I've had a card come back min size, and this order I already have one that didn't get graded. So alright, so looks like we got the 1965 Tony Oliva here. Nice looking card. Looking for a 7 on that one. Wow, we got an 8. So beautiful card. Really nice for an 8. Ron Santo. I think his center was off on this one, if I remember right. I was looking for a 6 on this one. We ended up with a 7. The centering's off just to the right, just a little bit. Not terrible, but got a 7, which is better than I was hoping for. So definitely like that. Now we got the problem child, I guess we could call it. Oh, there's actually 2 of them. So 1968 Bob Lilly is the first one. Yeah, minimum size again. So I don't know. PSA it's crazy. And then 1963 Tim McCarver, which was a nice card. It's a shame. It said minimum size. The thing was pretty beautiful. Color all the way around, all the way to the corners. But PSA doesn't like it. So I don't know. Right, this is 1963. These ones are going in my set, my personal set, these 1963s. Milwaukee Braves team. I was looking for a 7, maybe an 8 on that one. That was a really, really bright, really sharp card. And we did get an 8 on it. So it's really tough to get 8s on these color borders. There's always white showing down here or something, but well-centered card. Nice grade. Mickey Vernon. Basically, I was hoping for 8s on all these. Maybe 7s. Anything less than a 7, I think, is kind of a failure. This one, they only gave me a 6. I don't know what they saw wrong with it. Beautiful centering, corners are nice, color's nice, nice bright card, but they only give me a 6, so kind of lost on that one. Ron Kennel. Again, looking for 8s on these. I got a 7. So I'm not going to really complain with a 7 on a 1963. Very, very nice coloring all the way around on that card. Harry Bright. Again, these are just commons, but I'm kind of slowly working up a PSA set registry set. So I throw a couple commons in every now and then, just to increase my spot on the list. Harry Bright got a 7. Another nice colorful card. Alright, 68 Tops, Leroy Jordan. So I have a couple nice ones. I was looking for 7s on these. Actually got an 8 on Leroy Jordan, so did pretty good on that one. Lance Allworth, kind of the same thing. Looking for a 7. Nice card. Wow, we got an 8 on that one too. So definitely like the grades I'm getting so far. Other than that 6, but so this is kind of an oddball card here. 1967 top, Ed Spezio. This is actually an error card on the front. You'll see the PIE part of his name. The lettering is missing. It's a pretty rare error. Not a lot were graded. I was hoping for a 5 on this. Not a lot were graded 5s and higher, maybe like 30 total. A little bit touches on the corners, but clean card. You can see right here the lettering seems to be missing. The S is really light all the way to the Z. Nicely centered card. Wow, we actually got a 6 on it, so that's a great card. High dollar value on that thing just because it's very low pop, and I'm not a 67 collector, so this will probably end up with someone who's on the set registry trying for like a master set to get all the versions of the cards. I think in a 6 that had less than 10 population, less than 10. I know a 5 was like 15, population 15 or so for 5s. I think it was 10 or 9 for a 6, and then even less above that. Bob Gibson, 1965. This one was off center a little bit. I was hoping for a 6 on this one. Got a 7 on that. It's kind of surprised I got a 7. I don't know if you can see, but at the bottom border here, it's a little rough. And the centering was off pretty far, but they still gave it a 7, so very happy with that. All right, 1971 tops. These things are like impossible to get 8s on. Again, these ones are for my personal set. I was hoping for 8s on most of these. I mean, they look absolutely beautiful to me. Really no white on the front, on the edges. Clean backs. So looking for 8s, but again, kind of when I look for 8s, I expect 7s. So 7s or 8s. Nice. So we got an 8 on that one. So as you can see, there's really no white anywhere to be seen on the border. Very, very nice card. Again, not a huge dollar, but it's going in my personal set, so I'm trying to get 7s and better. So Jim Hannon, again, looking for 8s on all these. I got a 7. So again, if you look at this, there's really no white showing around the border at all, so I don't know why they're giving it a 7. It's well centered. The printing is nice and bright. Sharp card. You can see the gloss on the card, but they only give it a 7. Don't know. Alan Foster. So we got an 8 on that one, so 2 out of 3, so that's pretty good. It's I don't know if I've gotten any 8s on 1971s I've sent in so far. I think like I usually get 6s and 7s, but I usually don't send commons. But I mean, you can see how glossy this is. Again, no white, pretty well centered. Actually, that corner kind of stands out as a little nick on that corner, which usually knocks it down to a 7, but they give me an 8 on it. Mike Hirschberger. I got a 7 on that one. Again, beautiful borders, fairly well centered. Pretty nice gloss on it, but only a 7. RBI leaders. A 7 on that one also. Kind of same story as the other one. And this one looks perfectly centered, but same story as the other ones. You know, beautiful card, but only gets a 7. So it's very, very tough to get 8s and higher on these 1971s. American League batting leaders. This one's got a tiny little stain here. But still able to get a 7 on that. Little touches on this on the edge here that I can notice. But again, beautiful card. So I'm okay with a 7 on that one. And then 1963 again, one from my set, Charlie Smith. And we get a 7 on that one. So I think overall it did pretty good. There's the 1967, that error card, I was expecting a 5. I ended up getting a 6, which is good. The other ones, I got 6s and higher. I think 1 6, the rest of them were 7s and 8s. Unfortunately, these two were a disappointment with the minimum size. I measure them before I send them. They both measured fine to me. Just putting them next to each other. You know, obviously, if they both say minimum size and they measure the same, I guess both off a little bit. But I don't know, Tim McCarver might be a little bit smaller. Looks like a little bit more on the border there, but you know, they're supposed to give you 32nds of an inch from the variations, but who knows? Maybe I'll resub them in the future. Anyway, guys, have a great night. Thanks for looking, and check out my next submission when it comes out. Just to give you guys a little heads up, I do have a nice pre-war submission. Not a lot of volume cards, but very nice condition. So if you guys like pre-war 1930s, just keep an eye on my channel, and when I make a video of those, it'll probably be a little while before I get back, but I'll make a video and you guys can check them out, because I love just sharing what's out there and, you know, seeing some nice cards. So again, guys, have a great night. That'll do it for me. Thank you. Bye.